What's up guys, Patrick here. Today I just wanted to chat with you about how I filmed this video and just my process. I just want to share it. It's microphone, XLR cable towards the fathead, going to audio interface, then audio interface sending signal to my Mac Mini, recording it on GarageBand, and I have another microphone that's connected to my camera. So just hit record on the computer, hit record on the camera, and talk to you guys whatever idea I have and think about the idea. And obviously I have a lot of mistakes, so I cut everything in the footage A-roll. So this is the A-roll, and every single thing that I say is kind of made some mistakes. So if you notice, lots of my videos I have a lot of jump cuts, so it is happening. I'm not perfect, just starting to do this kind of YouTube thing. So once I have an idea that I like to talk about, so I film the video, I import the footage, I save the footage that I import, and kind of just export it in one folder, make a library, and edited it going Final Cut Pro. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. So here I am on GarageBand. I'm already recorded my audio, so here it is. I'm just gonna hit share at the top, then export to this, and I have LaCie on my hard drive. I'm just gonna rename the project file, the audio file, which is so it's ready. So it's done its process. Take a while, about 5 seconds to process the audio. And now I've done that. Gonna post this video and import my footage. So gonna turn off the recording now. No, not in there. Clip. I think this one is the footage today at 1:18. So I have another 2 clips. Just gonna copy that. Go to the LaCie drive. Here it is. I'm gonna enlarge it. So right, my filming process. Just gonna paste it here. This like the S-Log 3 10-bit 4K 422, so gonna take a while. I have like 5 gigabytes of footage of that, just filming this thing. Right. If I feel like I'm editing, I'm just gonna do that. Just marking this thing. No. I'm actually gonna make a folder. My YouTube process. I fuck typing. My YouTube process. So I'm just gonna drag the footage. Then I'm gonna make this is my A-roll. Kind of organizing it a little bit. And if I have B-roll, library, and I make a folder for media and cache. So everything is in here, the project, the footage, and I just kind of organize it a little bit. Like for example, I have my A7S3 here. It's all A-roll. A-roll, same library. B-roll. I still haven't filmed the B-roll for that. Media and cache. I always make mistakes. Are we my YouTube process? So I'm just gonna open up my Final Cut Pro. Actually, put up another SD card so I can film myself. Right, autofocus working. So I'm here on my Final Cut Pro. I'm making another library. Put it on the C drive. My YouTube process library process. Let's call it process. So just gonna modify settings, media, choose, get to let's see where we my process, choose, actually choose, made mistake. Let's see my YouTube process, media and cache, then I'll move it into, again, let's see my YouTube process, double click, choose, then Biola. It's kind of like to close this project so I could focus on one project. Command I to import footage. I'm on LSC. Going on to my YouTube process. So I'm gonna import the A-roll. I don't have a B-roll yet. B-roll is in there. It's in the camera. So I have two footage here. Alright. So Command I, right click, synchronize clips. So I just synchronize it. Project, it doesn't matter to me. Title project for now. I could just edit that earlier. So I've already synchronized the clip. So I have lots of audio here, but I don't have footage. So other thing, I'm gonna synchronize the other one. Right. So I'm just gonna cut that. I think this is the one that I've been so this out of sync. I'm just gonna work on this. So basically it's basically cutting the intro. So I have to audio, actually just gonna turn up the synchronize. Just gonna use storyline, which is the, it's a little bit, actually this microphone is a little bit better. Yo, so that's how I do it. Maybe turn up the storyline so it's a little bit more quiet. It's actually, my audio is a little bit hotter. So I filmed that, I cut that, depending on so kind of cut it. So kind of rumbled there. So it's too much. I use a lot of anting, and I kind of like to remove these bits of pieces. Kind of removing all the poses so I am not wasting time. So a lot of poses when you're, because I don't, so it's a lot of poses because I was thinking I don't script this that much. Sometimes I have a bullet points if I wanted whatever I wanted to talk about, but for the most part I'm just kind of talking to you and figuring out on the editing room actually. So after I've done that, maybe I have a b-roll, put it on top of the footage, but this my quickest way. Put a lot of shortcut keys, Command B, just to get the footage. I have the colon, comma, like those things to trim all the footage, which makes the editing process fast. So it's like a repo delete, which is pretty good if you're using Final Cut Pro. The cutting of the A-roll footage is like like a quick as much as possible, using the L key to fast forward and just spacebar. It's another thing that I forgot. Whatever I talk about here, I'm just gonna, like, if I have b-roll of that, I'm just gonna click it and drag it towards that idea. So the video is a little bit more engaging to watch, unlike a talking head like this, pretty boring. So once I've done that, let's say example I'm done with this project. I'm just gonna hit share, master. So I'm just gonna project this my process. Then I suck at typing. So my process, I have settings H.264, better quality, 1080p. I could actually export 4K because I shot this 4K, like it's 1.6 gigabytes. Hit next, and it just gonna tell me where to save it. I usually just save it on desktop, so it's actually exporting towards here. You can see it sharing. So if I don't want to, if I wanted to export quickly, you just don't need to, just need to stop scrolling on the computer. Just stop what you're doing, so it export as fast as possible. So it's doing the job. Since I'm not done with this project, I'm just gonna cancel it. So yeah, hopefully you found value on this video. If so, please consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you on the next one.